This segment we're going to work on right now. We're going to work on some chokes and how to beat the chokes. Okay, this could happen in a street fight if you're fighting MMA or a grappler. You're fighting anybody street, you end up in a guillotine. Guillotine's a bad choke. It's a bad place to be in. I'm going to show you 3 different kinds of guillotine today. 1, 2, and 3. That's what we're going to call them. Guillotine 1, guillotine 2, guillotine 3. Guillotine choke is something where your hand is somewhere placed like that on the body with the head inside over there. Now, the guy who's putting the guillotine choke is going to start yanking up and start squeezing in. So what it does is, it's a vasco, which cuts your blood supply and your air supply. You can kind of cut both off. It's going to put you down. There are guillotine chokes on the ground. We're not doing that in this segment. We're just doing standing up guillotine. Say supposing you're in a street fight or whatever, or it could happen in many different situations. Okay, so for example, you're talking to somebody and he puts you in a guillotine choke, or you're talking to somebody and his buddy comes from the back and he grabs you like that. It happens a lot of times in street fights. And now once he's got you there, he's kind of choking you and his buddies are beating up on you. Or this guy can also kind of crank you and break you also over there. Constrictor and an air constrictor. So it cuts blood supply off to your brain and cuts off air supply to your body, okay? So this is what it does, basically this movement here with what they call the guillotine. All right, okay, now go back. Tom, come here. Okay, guillotine number 1. Supposing Tom is talking to somebody over there, some buddy of mine, and I want to get Tom down, and I'm from here, I'll just jump in, I'm going to get Tom, I'm going to get him in the guillotine. Okay? So once I get him here, this is because I know how to fight. I'm holding it this way. Now if I did not know how to fight, I'll be holding it in something like this, or something like that, or something stupid. But here, because I know how to fight, I know what I'm doing, so what I'm doing, my grip is a different kind of grip. Okay? I can just even pull him in from here, and he starts feeling it. So I got Tom here, my buddy comes, stamps him in the head, starts thumping him in the body, and here I am bringing Tom in and making him beat Tom up even more. So what's going on here is he is basically at my mercy, the mercy of my friends. Or somehow if we get into a fight or whatever, and somehow I get Tom in over here. Now this is a guillotine number 2. So I got him here, from here, asked me to close up on this movement here, just here.
Right there.
Okay, you got it pretty close? Okay. Now from here, all I'm going to do is crank him up. And I got Tom pretty good. That's the guillotine number 2. Guillotine number 3, we're fighting, bang, boom, whatever happens. Somehow we started going into wrestling, which idiots do all the time who don't know how to fight. They will start doing stuff like that. But now if I know what I'm doing against an idiot guy, or against even somebody who knows how to fight, all I'm going to do is from here, yank his head and pull him down into me, okay? As I yank his head and pull him down to me, go very close from your asana. I'm going to take my hand, this hand doesn't matter, in, right here, push his head in, and here. As I'm squeezing him in from here and pulling him into me, I'm going to take my body, I'm going to push his head in. Okay? So, he's pretty much screwed when I'm doing things like that, okay? So now we showed you 3 guillotines. We're going to show you how to defend against 3 guillotines, and then you guys are going to practice these 3 techniques, okay? All right. Now, Tom has got me this guillotine number 1, okay? The very first thing you do is, you see what I'm doing is, I'm throwing my chin in my chest. I'm not going to keep it up, because if I keep it up, he's going to get the forearm in over here, he's going to get the forearm in here, and he's going to start choking me, and that's what's going to happen, okay? So, when he gets me in there, look at this. The very first thing is I'm going to put something in there. I'm going to put something in there, okay? Squeeze in my hard, chum. I don't think you're going to get me. Now from here, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start punching him in. I'm punching him in the column peroneal right there, okay? So he's got me here. It doesn't matter. I'm going to punch him in there. I'm going to strike him over there. It doesn't matter, okay? I'm going to take my hand. I'm going to his balls. Okay? I'm going to slap his balls upwards, making him loose, okay? So once I get that little looseness, I'm going to push him out from here. Okay? I'm going to yank my head out and I'm going to push him away. Why? What happens? I've got the looseness, I'm going to get out of there. Okay? Now, there's another thing I could do, real nice from here. So once he got me here, boom, I'm going to hit him from here. I'm going to grab him right underneath his chin and I'm going to yank him up. Okay? You see what I'm doing as I yank him up? I'm also holding his pants over here. You know why? Because over here, I'm going to take the sacrificial lamb to the altar. And I'm going to drop him down there. Okay? I'm going to break all that in there before I get up. And on the ground, I'm going to pound his head with my foot before I get out of there. Okay? That's against guillotine number 1. Alright. Now what do we have? We have guillotine number 2, where he's got me over here. Same thing. Boom! 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 Start punching him in the legs. And that's going to be very, very painful. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, look at Tom's face there. That's a face of pain. Okay. So once he's got me here, I go whoom, whoom, whoom in the balls. Whoom! I'm gonna take a whoom, hit him in the face, and then push him out again. And I'm gonna get out of there. Okay? So right from here, we are punch, punch, punch. Watch this. Whoom! Hit him. Boom! Strike him. And you're ready to fight again. Okay? It's very simple, very effective. Okay? Because he's putting himself in every situation where I want him to. Why? Because, okay, I was slow, I was stupid, I was not watching out. He got me there. Now, you know what? He's not choking me out. Because I'm going to beat the piss out of him. He's not getting out free. He's going to get, there's payment for everything he's doing to me. Now, we're going to guillotine number 3, where Tom is going to choke you like this, and then stand. And then use your, see this? And then from here, using your body in. Okay. Okay? So, when he goes in and tries to push his bird in, that's all I'm going to do. Is I'm going to push him out of there. Okay? So, he comes in from here, he yanks my neck, pulls me in there, I got my chin in there, whoa! I'm going to throw this punch right in there wherever I can. I'm going to take my wrist, I'm going to yank in his eyes or whatever. I'm going to claw him, boom! Whatever I got to do once I'm out of there. Okay, so this are the 3 guillotines